Yeah, the topic name is translating your product offering. Okay, so here will be like seeing while configuring a product offering, right? What are the things we have to consider, right? Like if you got a requirement like to configure a product offering, so how we are going to break that into different component so that we can identify each of the component and then we can kind of assemble it and we can make a product offering. So this is what we are going to look into this. So like here we can see, right, one rate one rate national calling. Okay, so here we can see that the example has the requirement has been given that $5 per month. Okay, domestic long distance for 7 cent per minute anytime anywhere in the nation. Okay, and we have a $50 setup fee, and on setup fee we are giving a kind of and then we have to also configure 20% discount on the monthly recurring fee. Okay, so uh, uh, so by the requirement, right, it says that one rate national calling. So yeah, so we have to while defining our charge offer, right, we have to give some meaningful name to our charge offer. So from there, right, we are saying that okay, one rate calling, or we can also give the name like something like one rate calling national. So as per our like naming convention, or which is like suits, so that is something which is decided by designer, and we can decide on the name. Okay, so charge offer is always associated with a service or with the account. So while creating a charge offer, right, if we log in into the PDC, we have to select where this charge offer is, with which service it is associated with. So generally we can create a alias like voice, data, or something like account level charge offer. Okay, so identify the charges. Then in the same example, right, we'll see how to identify the different charges. Okay, so identify the charges that are part of charge offer. So charge category include recurring, such as monthly as a monthly or an annual charge. Okay, one time, such as purchase or cancellation fee. So purchase fee is always like it's a kind of it is created for device purchase or any setup fee. So that is the case where we'll go for this one time charge offers. So uses can be like which is like every day we are making some uses, right? It can be a voice call or some song download or some data session. So all these things are any like transaction thing also we can record as a user's call. So I remember one of our earlier project where we are like the requirement was to charge the credit report download. So for each credit report download, we used to consider that as a transaction, and we used to charge that as a occurrence. So these chargings can be apart from telecom also we can use BRM for charging any like events basically. So identify the charges. So same whatever the is defined on the top, right, we are just continuing the same. So we have seen that one rate national calling was there, right? So here if you are saying that we are getting requirement that the charges will be $5 per month, right? So so when we are saying that okay, it's per month, right, so it will be obviously it will be recurring in nature. So this one has to be like kind of it will be a subscription charge, right? So how we are going to design that before, like whenever we'll get a requirement, right, so we'll get requirement something like that, right? So we have to decide what are the components are there in that particular package, right? And then we have to we'll break down, we give the naming convention, then developer will configure this charge offer as per the design document. So that is how the complete process work. So this is the kind of, we are into the design phase where we have received the requirement, and now we are seeing each of the component that okay, someone is looking for $5 per month. So the designer will decide, okay, it is something like $5 per month means it will be a recurring thing. So dollar will the designer will give the name of the charge offer, which we have already like seen in the last slide also, and then it will further kind of break down into what are the charges that will come into the charge offer. So one charges is monthly recurring charges. So this is our charge offer name, and one of the charge into that is monthly recurring. Okay. Similarly, if you see this, right, domestic long distance for 7 cent per minute, anytime anywhere. So when we are saying anytime anywhere means there is no what will say the uh, time time model based rating, right? So no peak and off peak charges. So for all through the day we are going to charge 7 cent per minute. So this is what it says. So based on the sentence, we have to decide that whether there is any time model based charging or any zone based charging. So since it is saying it is flat, right, 7 cent per minute for anytime anywhere. So that is how we are going to make it out whether we have to configure any time zone for this rating or not. Okay. So that comes under usage charges. Okay. And then we'll probably next slide we are going to see the one time fee, which is like kind of setup fee. Okay. Then we also have 20% discount on the monthly fee. So see, so what a designer will do, designer will make something like Excel sheet like this, and based on the requirement, right, he'll translate that into this Excel kind of thing, and he'll mention, right, if this is the so business is looking for $5 per month means it will be recurring in nature, so the developer will be easily able to configure this charge offer in PDC. So it's a monthly cycle forward, and then the second one is the charging one, right? Anytime, anywhere. It's a national call. It's a voice call. Okay, and then we have the setup fee. Similarly, what are the other components like how to measure whether it's debit or credit? So by seeing only we can say, right, this is 5 per month, right? So it will be of course it will be debit. Okay, this is saying that this is charges, so this will be also debit. Setup fee will be also debit. But if there are any discount, right, that will become credit. So that we'll see down further. So what else we have to do? We have to identify how events are measured. Okay. So I told, right, there is something called occurrence and this one, right, duration. So those things also we have to understand from the requirement. So one is the ratable uses metric. We have to define how the quantity of element is measured, how this quantity is obtained, and the unit in which the quantity is expressed, byte, megabyte, minutes. So are like something like event, the trade, song. So these are the kind of unit for the that particular rum. Okay, the quantity is usually obtained from the event data. So sometime what will happen in the CDR, right? When you will get the CDR, not all the network elements will give you the duration. They will not calculate the duration. So either this will be done by our rating engine, or this can be also done by the mediation system. So what they will do, they will take the end time. There will be session end time and session start time, right? They will subtract and they will calculate the duration. So size also many places size right the download size will get in kilobytes, right? But our system is probably configured to rate the event based on the MBs, the megabyte, right? So what we'll do, we'll first before feeding the data into the actual rating system, right, we'll convert that kilobyte to the megabyte, and then we'll pass it to the rating engine. So these are the some modifications we have to do once we get the CDR basically. So if any event is measured by occurrence, units are not applicable because quantity is always one. So if we are measuring something by occurrence, right? So like something like one SMS, right? Um, uh, so for that, the this one, right? The unit doesn't matters. Okay, so that's what it's saying. Identify how the events are measured. Okay, so now we'll see. Since we have seen our example, right? One rate calling. So in one rate calling, we have already discussed what are the different charges component we have, like monthly recurring fee, users fee, one-time fee. So now we'll see that how this charging component, right, is measured in BRM, and based on that only the configuration will be done in PDC. Okay, so we know that monthly recurring will be measured by occurrence, and this one uses is measured by duration. How we'll get the duration from the end time of the call? Like we have to subtract from the end time of the call. We have to subtract the start time of the call, so we'll get the duration. So this is measured by duration. Then this is measured by occurrence. Okay. So similarly, we'll whatever we have this Excel sheet we have created, right? So in that we have to fill all this data. Okay, so one by one. Now we fill this rateable users matrix. Similarly, we have to fill the which type of charge it is, debit or credit. Okay, so here now we have to identify the balance impact. So this is like this we are trying to figure it out, right? Balance impact, this one, right? So the balance impact for rating an event is a simple equation, right? So it's a kind of calculation, right? So duration of the call, and then how much you are going to charge each minute, right? So we in this example we already got the duration. So if you I want to get the charge, right, duration multiplied by number of minutes, so that will get the charge. Okay, so balance impact is amount into quantity of the event. So in our voice rating, right, so amount will be 6 cent, and then this will be like duration whatever we received from end time minus start time. Okay, quantity is obtained based on the info in the rum. Okay, for a fixed rate, balance in balance impact is be always amount. So for fixed rate means for kind of setup fee. So for setup fee, the balance will be always whatever the balance impact will be always the amount, right? So whatever the setup fee we have decided, irrespective of when the setup fee is purchased, right? In between the cycle or at the end of the cycle, the setup fee always remains the same. So it is not having any this one, right? Duration of the event. Okay, so it's fixed one basically. If same you can see for the cycle forward fee, right? It's again depends if proration is enabled. It depends upon when in the cycle it was purchased, like after few days in the cycle or at the start of the cycle. So for that recurring fee, the proration will have the impact. But purchase fee or the setup fee is always fixed in nature. Okay. Um, the impacted balance is, and there is one more feature for this purchase fee. So if you cancel also purchase fee, means you are canceling that particular bundle, right, which is having the purchase fee, there'll be no refund fired. So purchase fee itself in it's fixed in nature. There is no refund, no proration. Okay. The impacted balance is represented by balance impact. For example, it can be based on our configuration, right? It can be US dollar or euros, or if it is free minutes, right? So non-currency resources, so it can be loyalty point, it can be included minutes. So all these things can be the your impacted balance impact. Okay, and so now we are trying to fill this column, credit or debit. So in our scenario, everything is debit because we are not giving any free minutes and all, right here. So everything is a debit. So probably next slide will be filling up that also. Mm, so see, here everything is debit. Okay, because here everything we are charging to the customer account. We are not giving any discount, right? So mainly discounts will be credit to the customer. Okay, so same thing, whatever we discuss, this same like balance impact will be in this case, right? This is a recurring fee. So monthly it will be $5 per occurrence, and this is 7 cents per minute, and this is again $5 per occurrence. Okay, but difference between this setup fee and this is in recurring fee, we also have option to enable the proration at the time of purchase or at the time of cancellation. Okay. Now we are seeing into this discount thing, right? So the last one, 20% discount on the monthly fee. So here our monthly fee is $5 per month. In that we are planning to give 20% discount on the monthly fee. So I start with this. So now that was the part of charge offer, right? So as part of this package, right? Um we have to configure one charge offer, which is still here, but this is part of discount offer. So, so the name of the discount offer we are giving is monthly 20% off discount offer. Okay, monthly 20% off. Okay, to make it okay, we are giving generic name because the same this one, right? Discount can be clubbed with other use the same discount. So I can use the same discount offer. I can club with another charge offer in some different bundle basically. So this is how the reusability will come into picture. So I was thinking like you guys will be might be thinking, right? Why we have not given the name as monthly 20% off on one rate plan, right? The reason being that we can use this in some other package also. So that is the reason we have given a generic name, so that we can reuse that into other bundle also. Okay. Um, Identify the discount offer. So now we'll see what are the things we have to like the designer has to populate before the analyst configure this discount. Okay, so one thing we know that this discount is on the recurring charges. So I have a question here. Any idea like where it's like a which type of discount it will be? It will be like we need any non-currency resource to track this, or we can directly configure this. Any idea? Since this is like a monthly discount and we are planning to give 20% on the monthly fee, any idea? We discuss on type of discount, right? Recurring discount, one-time discount, and then bill time discount. So under which category it will fall? Any idea? Any guess?
This will be under one-time discount because it's not accumulated. It's based on the per month.
Yeah, but I don't think it will be one-time discount, because one-time discount is I think kind of on the purchase fee, right? So purchase fee is also a kind of one-time fee, and if you want to give any discount which is only one time in nature, right? Only once. that will be like a kind of system level discount or only once discount. I feel this is like a recurring discount, because every month I have to give, right?
Oh yeah,
So
yeah,
if
yeah,
it's,
recurring. But then will
yeah,
this be applied on the billing time or
no,
cycle forward?
it will be applied at the when the events occurs, because it's saying that
Oh,
20% discount on the monthly fee. It's not saying that 20% discount on the total monthly fee. If you say that 20% discount on the total monthly fee, so there might will be multiple monthly fees, and on all the monthly fees we are going to give 20% discount. But here it's saying that okay, there is only one monthly fee, and on that monthly fee I have to give discount 20% each month. So if you see here, we have a
okay, so if the offer is renew on first of the month, so on the first of the month it will be charged and got discount together, is it?
yeah. So it will be subscription discount. So this will be subscription discount. See here, it's given also one time discount. This is only for purchase fee. Okay, one time purchase fee, and this is subscription is like it's a recurring in nature. Usage is again for the usage charge, which is like voice calling or data charge. If you want to give any discount, that will be usage discount. Another is bill time discount. So anyhow, we'll see it down here. So event type is recurring, monthly forward, and discount balance impact. Discount balance impact can be configured as expression and can support a large variety of discounting use cases. For example, simple discounting, discounted charge. If charge is US dollar, the balance impact for the balance impact is US dollar. Okay, granting 2 bonus point for each minute called. Okay, so balance impact will be 2 into event quantity. Okay, event quantity is your each minute, right? So if you are someone is making 10 minutes call, so the person will be getting the 10 into 2 20 minutes bonus basically. Balance impact impacted is bonus point. Okay, so now here monthly 20% off discount offer, so monthly recurring and 20% charge. So here again we see, right, whether it's a debit or credit. So this time, since it is a discount, right, it is going to reduce the customer payable, right? So whatever the amount he has to pay to the service provider, that is going to get reduced. So this is credit in nature, and it's US dollar. And now uh, for the same example, right, the one rate calling, we are creating a bundle, and under the bundle, since it is on the same service, right, the charge offer and the discount offer, we can club this together into a one bundle. If it is like different services, then we have to create two bundles for both the charges, right? So bundle is associated with one service. The bundle can contain one or more charge or discount offer. Okay. Same like we are mapping here. Similarly, when we'll be doing our this one also, right? Our lab, we'll be taking some use case similar to this, and then we'll be creating some charge offer and then discount offer, and then we'll be mapping to a bundle. Okay. So now from the bundle, we have to create a package, right? So package contain one or more services. Okay. So package will have multiple services, because package is the final what will say, the selling entity which is sold at the system. For us, like we say that okay, I have this bundle, I have these are the multiple bundles, and these are the multiple charge offer, discount offer, but the selling entity is your package. So which will be the final product which service provider is going to sell to the customer. Okay, so one rating call, again it's the same thing we are seeing here. Package can have multiple services. Okay. So same like we have seen our example here, but down we are just seeing the generic thing. Package can have multiple services. So one rate package, data and voice. So earlier we have only seen the voice package, right? Now, since now we are clubbing in the package, we are trying to club if what will happen if we also have a data services. Okay, the package name is one rate, and you have data services and voice services also. So similarly, right? We will get a bundle for data, we'll get bundle for voice, and again there will be some charge offer which will be having the charging component for data. Similarly, there will be some discount component for voice. So similarly, so we have seen the briefly the data package part, where we have seen like how we are going to configure this recurring product, and again the uses charges, and how we are going to apply a discount on the recurring charges for the voice part. Okay, so I was saying that any question so far in this? So this is the one of the typical example where we have a recurring charges, and then again the users rating, and then a discount, right? And why we have two bundles? Because we have different type of services. One is the data service, one is the voice service. That is the reason we have, because in one bundle we can have only one service type. Okay, and then we are clubbing to a package. Okay, so any question so far in this topic?
Let's say we have a billing discount applied to data service and voice service. We can add another bundle.
Sorry, come again. I didn't get your question.
Let's say the billing discount for total usage more than 10 ringgit, then we apply 10% discount on the total bill. So the discount offer will be parked under, we need to create a new bundle to park the billing discount.
No, if you want to give discount only on if you want to give only discount, the billing time discount, right? And suppose
Mm.
you want to give a billing time discount on the voice call. Okay, so under the same this bundle, right? We can have one more billing time discount. So already we have a recurring discount. We can also have a billing time discount, which will be giving discount on the your users call. So here our users call are getting charged 6 cents per minute. Okay, so based so all the charging, right, the 6 cents per minute will get accumulated into a non-currency resource at part of your billing time discount configuration, and that will get evaluated at the time of billing, and based on the whatever the value in that non-currency resource, right, the discount will be applied. If you are giving some percentage discount, which is the billing time discount is a percentage discount, so that many percentage of that non-currency resource it will apply into the customer account in the form of credit. Okay,
Let's say I
so
want to apply to both data and voice. The
okay,
aggregate nine currency. Mm-hmm.
okay, you want to apply on both. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, mm, in that case, the one option is that you can have a like it again depends. Like if you want to show your this one, right, your discount for complete invoice, then we can create one more like separate this one bundle, right? One more bundle we can create, and that bundle will be having only one discount, which will be like your bill time discount, and it will be having the non-currency resource for capturing the usage charges from data also, and usage charges from voice also, and both will get evaluated in the discount in the bill time discount. And if you want to yeah, that is how we can give the discount on both the data and voice.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Any other questions?
No.
Sure. So we will just quickly see this activity also. This is not going to help now, but at least when we are configuring the this one, right, the packages in PDC. So this will give you an idea, right? How we have to break the things, and so this I leave up to you guys. You can go through this with the interest of time. I'll just go to the next this one slide. Okay. So the next is like we'll just get some more insight into PDC. Okay, and we'll walk through the screens of PDC. Okay. Uh, so let me go through this. So the objective of this lesson is to understand and to be able to explain the following, right? PDC architecture, the key tasks that are supported by PDC, how the pricing profiles are used in PDC. So on the high level, we have discussed this also, like what are the different, what is the use of profiles in PDC, and what PDC actually does. Okay, and what is the architecture? Architecture we have not discussed, but we'll discuss in this topic. So let's go through it. So I think you guys are familiar with this screen, right? So this is your pricing design center, like landing page. Okay. So once you log in into the pricing design center, right? Will by default, I think there will be one this chain set will get created. Okay. So chain set is a kind of your working space where you do all your activity, right? If you want to create a charge offer, discount offer, so all will get kind of linked to a chain set. Okay. So chain set is the one which is all the chain set is going to get committed once. Okay. So whatever the things you have in the chain set, that will saved. We can validate the first. We can validate the chain set. Then we can save the chain set, and then we can commit the chain set. So these are like steps for chain set. So here we can see, right, open chain set. Okay, and in this chain set we have this. These are charge offers and discount offers are included. Okay, so we'll just go one by one, right? So a web-based application used to configure product offering. So as we told in the morning, I told in morning also, right, that this is a web-based application. So you just need the URL, login name and password, so you'll be able to access it. Okay, and it's more like business oriented. So if you see in the pricing center, right, we have if you see the discount type, we have something like parallel discount, sequential discount, and we have cascading discount. So these are the three type of discount terminology we have in the pricing center. But here we have simple terminology, right? We have something like I think charge offer, and I think remaining charge, and I think charge and quantity. So these are the three types we have. Anyhow, we'll discuss more about that. But the naming convention is such a that any guy from business, right, or who know little bit of technical also, he'll be able to understand what he is doing over there. Okay. and what is the meaning of what. So that is why it's saying that more business oriented workflow. It's a rating engine independent. Okay. So uh, so we told right that we have multiple type of rating engine in BRM system. So the legacy rating system is our pipeline. Okay. And then we have a rating real time rating engine also we have. For batch we have this BRE, right, the batch rating engine. And then we have EC, which is the new one. Okay. So um, it's a kind of you configure only one product at one place, but it can support the multiple what will say the rating engine. So it has a kind of transformation logic. So if you see internal of PDC, so we have like something like RRE transformation engine, we have BRE transformation engine, and I think we have something for ECE also. So these are the three transformation engine we have. So all are different rating engine, but price is getting configured in PDC, but it is the configuration is getting supplied to all these three systems. Okay, so that is what the it's like it's single offer design interface. Okay, so it's supporting rating, it's a rating engine independent, so it support multiple rating engines. Okay, and supports BRM 705 and beyond. So um, it's a kind of like futuristic approach of Oracle, which is like most of the like EC and all is supported in PDC, but pricing design center doesn't support the ECE. Okay, sorry, the pricing center doesn't support the ECE. Consists of two components, the pricing design center and BRM integration pack. Okay, so transform the PDC object to the database schema used by RRE and BRE. So this is what the transformation engine I was telling. Okay, so once you configure any bundle or charge offer or discount offer, so based on which type of object you have configured, once you commit that into PDC database, right, after validating and saving, once you commit into that, it will go into one of the transformation engine. So what it will does, since PDC we are configuring the data at one place, but this data will be used for multiple rating engine. Here we are saying right, rating engine independent. So there is a transformation engine which will transform the data from one source to multiple sources. Okay, like if it is for real time means portal rating, the portal transformation engine will be called. If it is for batch rating, the BRE will get called. I'm not sure you guys are aware of this RRE and BRE.
Yeah, yeah.
Any so transformation to ECE is a part of ECE. Okay, so there is a ECE transformation engine also, and this is a kind of newly added, mainly getting used in BRM 12, and so so this is a kind of high level like what is architecture and how it works basically. So basically PDC is installed on what will say WebLogic application layer. Okay, so and yeah, so it's same as like any like web-based system which is installed on a package what's uh, package application server. WebLogic is one of them, okay, which is used by Oracle. So navigating to PDC. So we'll just see what are the different pages we have in the PDC. So it's like task-oriented flow. The focus on the user task, not on the information. Okay. So here, when we open, right, we'll get all these things on the left side of the PDC, and there we'll get our working space. Here our chain set will get open, and whatever, like if you want to create a charge offer, right? So you can just click on the charge offer, and then this will be added into chain set, and then we have to configure your charge offer. And again, in charge offer we'll be having the charging components. Okay, so PDC task, use PDC to create or update the setup data, and create or update the pricing data. Powerful search for searching the existing pricing. Validate and submit the pricing for publishing. Pricing object are grouped and submitted in chain set. So that's what is saying. The pricing objects are grouped and submitted in a chain set. Okay, and so now we'll see what is the, like, how to create this setup objects. Okay, so in the left side pan, right, we have something called setup objects. So these are the, like, your setup, how we are going to set up a special day calendar, impact category, zone mode. So we'll see one by one. So setup objects are element which are needed to configure pricing. For example, like uses matrix, which is your RAM, right? It can be occurrence, or um, can be like duration base. Okay, and then the balance impacts, special day calendar. So all these things are there, and then journal ledger ID, tax code, service and event ban, provisioning tax, and then we'll see about this in more detail in the, like, when we'll go detail by detail. This is just like walking up the screens, like what are the things we have on the PDC screens. Okay, and create new pricing object. Uh, on the left side, right, we have something called offers, right? We have charge offer, we have discount offer, and then we have your create charge share offer. Similarly for bundles also we have, and then again we have option to also search, right? So we can search any of the charge offer which we have created in past. If you want to do any modification, you want to review it, or you want to just have a look how it is configured, right? So you can just search the pricing. So like we have to select, right, what we are trying to search, charge offer or discount offer. Okay, and then we can also, like, we have a regex kind of thing, whether it say that it start with some name, and then it's end with something. So those thing we can select, and then we can search. Okay, used by, help you to analyze the effect of a price chain by showing where an object is used. Okay, so let's see this. In this example, if you change the price in the charge, all the charge offer and bundles below will be affected. Okay, so what it say that if you are changing, making any changes into any charge offer, right? So it will display what are the different bundles which will get affected if you are changing. So this is the, like, new feature we have in PDC, right? In pricing center we don't have this feature. If at all you want to see, you have to see, like, what are the deals these products is getting used, right? But here in PDC, it shows here only that what are the different bundles where this charge offer is used. Okay, so this is one of the feature. And coming to the PDC architecture, so um, if you see right here, it's installed on the WebLogic application server, and we can also like import. We can use this utility, import export utility, and this is
Wait,
like
for just now, the used by. So if we were to change that charge, so it will show the related bundles that is using the same charge, is it?
yeah, correct, correct.
So if we are changing this 40 cents per minute, so these 6 offers will be impacted as well.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, understand. Right.
So so these are the like transformation engines we are talking, right? So once you create your charge offer or discount offer, so based on what is the profile you have selected, right? So based on that profile, and it will send the data to the profile, and this one also, the type of charge offer. It will send information to either RRE or BRE or pricing gateway, which is the elastic charging server. Okay. So okay, so next is the target engine profiles. Okay, so based on the target engine profile only, it will be decided the particular charge offer configuration in PDC will go to which target rating engine. Okay, so PDC is a rating engine independent. Okay, so how does it know what pricing features should be supported? Okay, so the target engine metadata is provided in target engine profiles. Okay, so so while configuring, right, we have to also based on the profile only, it will be decided whether it will go to RRE, BRE, or I think this rating gateway for EC. Okay, pricing gateway. So target engine profile contains pricing features supported by target engine. Okay, association between PDC services, event, account attribute, and the target engine. So all this information will be there in the target engine profile. Okay, so PDC has the following target engine profile. Okay, so it has RRE, BRE, ECE, and RRE subscription. So RRE subscription specify. So let's see with RRE rating. So feature supported by real-time rating. So real-time rating is nothing but your setup fee charging or your subscription fee charging all goes into the real-time rating engine. Okay, BRE rating engine. So any users charging, right? Like you want to configure voice charging 40 cent per minute, right? So this will go into batch rating engine. Okay, which is BRE. Feature supported by elastic charging engine. So this is altogether a different thing which supports both, right? Real time and batch rating. RRE subscription specify where and how subscription related objects such as offer and bundles are published. And then we have pricing profile. So this is like something very important and useful. This is something like very internal to the system, not much what changes needed by us. But these changes, there will be a requirement to create different profile for different teams in the uh, same company. Okay, with different roles and responsibility. Okay, so we'll just have a detailed look into this. So pricing profiles. Sorry, by the way, any questions so far? And I have a question. Like you guys are also using EC in your project?
Yeah,
Any
we are
idea?
using. Yeah, we are using that.
EC. Okay. Okay. Any question so far? So
No, you can continue.
So pricing profiles. Okay, so we'll just have a detailed look into the pricing profile as discussed. So pricing profile is a list of features to be displayed in the PDC UI. Okay, so based on the what pricing profile is attached to a particular user, right, or username, based on that only you will be able to see the different screens, different components in the PDC UI. Okay, specify one or more target engine profile. So based on the pricing profile only, even the um, target engine profile is basically selected. Okay, features in the pricing profile must be specified in the target engine. Okay, so suppose you are creating a pricing profile, the same the corresponding feature has to be specified in the target engine also. Okay, otherwise suppose you have given someone pricing profile, right, to create only create the RRE and like subscription bundles. Okay, so the similar the mapping has to be done for the target engine also. Then only for that profile the target engine transformer, right, will come into picture. Otherwise you'll create the your bundle and it will not get transferred into the target engine. Like uh, if okay, anyhow we'll see here. So PDC come with default pricing profile. Okay, so let's see here we I think it is depicted nicely. So simple pricing profile for users charge. Okay, so there is something called online uses. Okay, this is one of the pricing profile. So list the RRE feature and target RRE rating. Okay, so this is your RRE transformer. Okay, so the target rating engine is RRE rating. Okay, and your profile is online users. So when you log in with this profile, right, if some user is attached with this um, online users, right, so he'll be only able to support, or he'll be able to create the RRE related uh, charge offer or discount offer in with his credentials. Okay, similarly we have a offline users. So offline users list the BRE features, the target is BRE rating. So this will only support to create um, mainly the voice or data related charge offer. Okay, which is BRE means batch rating engine. Okay, so this is mainly this is for voice online and this is for batch rating. Even we can combine both. So that is what the so if you want to use both, right, the both the profile can be attached to you and then you will be able to use the both. Okay, and then there is something called convergent uses. This is the AC feature, target EC rating. Okay, support features, services and events. Okay, so these are like by default pricing profile you will get, and against the pricing profile there is a in the target engine profile is also attached. Okay, so but apart from that we can also create some custom pricing profile. Okay, so how to create custom pricing profile is you can create custom pricing profile to adapt the PDC UI to your business needs. Okay, for example, if time is not used to determine price, create a pricing profile that does not have the time feature. Okay, so time feature means like this is the I think left part it is talking about. Yeah, so we can remove this time model part, right? If we know that we are not going to use that, so we can create profile so that this things itself is not there. Okay. To create a custom profile, you can export, copy, or modify the sample profile as needed. So whatever sample profile has been given, right? You can add. We can create a custom profile by tweaking the same, right? So suppose you want a profile which supports the online users also and offline users also. So you can create a profile which support all this, right? The first two. So that is what it's saying that we can use the existing components. Custom profiles are validated against the target engine that you specify. This show that others offer you configure can be published to the target engine. So again, custom profiles are validated against the target engine that you specify. So if you're creating a custom profile, right, you have to also map the corresponding target engine also. So um, these are some of the activity I think we can do. Create a custom pricing profile and demonstrate how a pricing profile affect what is displayed in the PDC UI. Create new content, uses pricing profile, export the conversion charging profile, modify, save the export the profile, import the modified profile. Okay. So this is just giving a idea like you can just export this convergent uses pricing profile and you can make some changes and you can create your own profile. Okay. So uh, so this is all about profile and the target engine transformation this feature. So if any question, we'll take it up. And any questions? So next class, what we are planning that we'll uh, try to create some charge offer and discount offer, and then we'll map to a bundle. So we'll have a detailed view. So probably you guys can also look into these things. So this is what we are going to cover, mainly this charge offer and discount offer. So these two topics we'll be going to cover, and we'll try to do some hands-on also. Okay, tomorrow. Any questions?
No.
So, so
Oh, wait.
actually, yeah,
One
go ahead.
question. Okay. So if I have an offer that have voice and data, and then I want, and then voice have tax and data no tax, but then I have discount to apply to both voice and data. How is the tax for the discount will be applied?
So you are saying that you have both voice and data, and for voice you have tax, and for data you don't have tax, right? But final, whatever the billing time discount you want to give, right? For that you want to apply tax or not? You want to apply tax.
It should be based on the discount that has been granted. For the discount for the tax, if the discount for the voice shouldn't be taxable, but then the discount for the voice should be taxable. So how can we achieve this? Do we need to have a two different discount offer, or can we use one discount offer? But at the end of the day, it must be shown one discount in customer's invoice.
Okay, and it will not have the bifurcation also that this is for voice and anyhow it's a build time disk. So you want to have bifurcation of both, or you don't want to have the bifurcation? So you have
What does it
voice
mean
and
by
data.
bifurcation? Uh-huh.
Bifurcation means, so when you are showing something on the invoice, right? So you want to show that this build time discount is for voice and this build time discount is for data. So you want to show different line item, or you want to show one discount
In one single item, one
in
line.
one, in one single item? You want to display the complete discount. Okay.
Yes.
So in that case, I think in- I think it is possible in one, but what we can do that, and there'll be a discounted amount and then there'll be a taxation amount. Okay.
So meaning the
Uh,
tax will be applied for the whole discount, or will it consider those discount for the voice that is not taxable?
so yeah, let me think into that. I don't have a handy answer, but let me note it down.
Yeah.
Probably I'll come back tomorrow.
Yeah. So
So you are
voice
saying
is
that,
taxable.
so this is like a real time example you are giving, or you are just like you are
No,
thinking it will.
this is a real time, real offer that we are
Okay,
promoting
so
to customers right now.
yeah, so there's something like voice with tax, right? This is with
Yeah.
tax.
Yeah. But then the actual offer is not like this lah, but then the concept is the same. So voice is with tax, data is no tax.
Okay, and
Okay.
then you want to give a bill time discount, right?
Yeah, bill time discount for both items. For example, we are giving 10% discount.
Yeah, but main thing is coming now. You want to like okay.
So the discount that is applied for voice is not shouldn't sorry. The discount that is applied for the tax shouldn't have any tax. It's not taxable lah.
The data discount should not be taxed, right? That's what you're saying.
Yeah, correct.
The voice discount has to be taxed, right?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, I'll try to find the answer for that. But there is one thing like today I have some other like um, urgent thing to like do. So we will try to like wind up our training for today. And before that, there is something called attendance sheet we have. Okay, and we'll cover this today session on basically whatever we are leaving today, right? We will cover on Friday. Okay, is that okay? we can start our training from this time, and then we can complete till end of the day, right? Whatever your end of day will be.
Okay. Let us discuss internally first. If anything,
Yeah,
we will let you know again.
yeah, sure. So yeah, next 15 minutes also I have. So and then after 15 minutes, we'll wind up for today's session, and then yeah. So tomorrow I'll be available till like whole day. Okay. Today only I have some problem to like address, and so I'll be not there after like half an hour, after like 15 minutes. Okay. So today whatever my uh, 2 hours will be there, right? I'll compensate on the Friday.
Okay, noted.
Yeah. Yeah. So since we have some time, right? Let's cover the thing which we are planning to do on the tomorrow, right? So I'll just give a heads up so that. So, so in this this one, right? Topic we are going to cover mainly on like how we can configure a charge offer like screen by screen, and then we'll also try to do hands-on tomorrow to create a charge offer by ourselves. Okay. So objective as we can see, right? The to create a charge offer with basic charges. Okay. Configure, validate, or non-currency. So this also we'll see, and then configure quantity based pricing, understand pricing with multiple RUMs. Okay, this is the agenda for this, and um, like we have some screens like how it look like. So creating a charge offer, right? So if you just click on the charge offer, right, on the left side of the pan, so we'll come up with this information, right? So here we'll be having the name of the um, charge offer, which is voice 500. Okay, and then we can give a meaningful description like in voice 500 what are the things included and all, right? So it says that 39.9 per month for 500 included minutes. Okay, so minutes based on the zone and time thereafter. Okay. So it says that in this plan, in this charge offer, you'll be getting this. You have to pay 39.9, and then you'll be getting 500 included minutes. Okay, this is something important, right? So based on this type, right, whether it's one time or subscription, so that will be decided whether this charge offer, right, it will be um, a subscription or one time. Okay, and then we have applicable to is means what is the service for which we are configuring this charge offer. Okay, so when we are saying voice, right, so it is for voice. Similarly, you will be having data and other stuff. So this is also something important. Charges apply to any subscriber who purchases the offer. So the meaning of subscription here. So it's a type of events, right? So subscription, and then we have system event. Usage charges apply to all subscriber in the system who have access to the specified services. And then item offer only contain a one-time purchase fee which is not stored after purchase. So generally there will be some requirements where we don't want to store that event, right, to just decrease the load on the system. So we can create a item type of products here. Okay, item type of charge offer. So um, so once once we have given this basic information, right, the name of the charge offer and type applicable to, right. So after giving all those things, we can we can do some configuration like available for purchase, right. So uh, when we are giving immediate or never ends, right. So when you are creating a charge offer, you can also set a end date for that charge offer. Okay. So this after this date, this charge offer will be not available. So those things will be we have to select over here. Okay, end date of the charge offer. Okay, and suppose even though if you are creating a charge offer and you want to make it available for purchase from the future date, right? So then you have to give some future date here over here, right? And then if you want to give any provisioning tag, right? So provisioning tag is nothing but a special attribute for a charge offer. Um, which can be like this is mainly provisioning tags are used at the time of rating, or if you want to segregate some data based on the um, some of the like if you want to distinguish that particular charging offer at the time of invoicing or rating, so we can provide a it's a kind of not keyword.